Hello and welcome to episode 46 of our Midlands map. It's a little bit busy at Guester Station, or Sunday's Guester Station, so I don't have a guess now. We did have a winner, and quite a few different guesses, which doesn't happen too often, mainly when it's a touch difficult. There was a close guess, or a couple of close guesses, and a couple of you got it right. It is Coles Hill Parkway. And the winner, your station master for the week, is Jesse101 Gaming. Congratulations. You get your station master's hat, pin, well, I don't know what else we're giving you, desk, pen, and a little room on a station somewhere. Maybe at New Street. Some would say unlucky. But yeah, there we go. Maybe we'll find a station master building where the weekly station master can go and sit. And they'll be in there. I thought this was an easy one, but then again, I play it all the time. Well, not play it, but I detail it. This, I thought, was a giveaway over here. There's Coles Hill. It's down here. And this is Cole End. Let's bring up the UI. There we go. We do have a new station master. I'm pretty impressed, actually. Like I said, it was easy for me because of the Lego back here. We've got lots of it. Oh, just as a train pulls in. I was waiting for it. Right, let's get back down here. Was it a cross-country train that showed up on Sunday? I think it was. It's kind of a giveaway. It's the short cross-country train. The other services that we have as cross-country are the longer versions. It's kind of busy. I like it. Remember, we got massive map settings on, so things are difficult to pick up, but you kind of have to do everything and get it spot on. And we don't have much freight going on yet, but that should increase the populations only a little bit. We're gonna have to block them here eventually. I don't mind them doing it now. It's fine. Oh, I see they went for it here. That's exactly where I'd build houses. Right there. Right between a motorway and a dual carriageway. Perfect. Right. I've been busy. We've got some stuff to do back in Wolverhampton today. First off, I thought we'd get something going. And that is, there is a little airport up here. It is East Midlands Airport. I've just put the airport in just so we can get something in the air. I thought it would be not a bad idea since we've got Birmingham International here sitting doing nothing. We might have to set up a temporary bus route, but that's okay. We don't have any bus reach, I think. Where is Birmingham Airport? Look for the giant airport down here. We don't quite reach from here. No, we don't. And we don't reach that bus stop either. However, we can set the shuttle up. Do we have a depot? Do you know? I don't think we do. No, we must have a depot, but it's miles away, isn't it? We have them for this area around here. Yeah, that'll be the depot there. Well, that's not happening. That's way too far away. We have another depot up near... Oh, that's all the way at Wolverhampton. Goodness me. Alright, temporary depot. That'll do us. We'll just stick it here or something. Oh, we'll stick it down at the bottom there. Right, let's get a depot on. I know. What is this? Road vehicles, you say? Unheard of. We'll call... I don't know what we'll call this. Birmingham International Shuttle. We're going to go with buses. And a new line. I don't know what colour it is. We'll go with that. Cyan will do us. And we'll go in there. There we go. And we'll probably only need 2 buses. It's supposed to be a monorail. But we're obviously not doing that, are we? I would love to. Trust me. I know there are some monorail things about. But we don't really have the room to do it justice. So we'll call this Birmingham International Shuttle. There we go. Do you know, there are huge trucks driving by my house today. Maybe I'll leave them in. if they're not too bad. Bit of extra scenic sound. It's not really, is it? Well, I don't know. I'll have to see how loud that is. I stopped talking then. I edited that bit out, but I want to hear how loud that is. We'll see. Right, let's just get a couple of little buses on. Yes, buses. We got these straight off the bat. I believe they're the best ones we can have. Passenger. Yep, there we go. A couple of Leyland GH7s. YA6. All the things. So, nice couple of Russian buses operating. Oh, Leyland. I mean, they're in the UK. We're having this garish... I don't think this is going to be the colour they're going to end up as, but for now, we'll set these on the shuttle. Because if we're going to have the airport there, we might as well have some activity. There they go, with the little GT logos. I love it. I love the sound effects on these. I do like those. Little Lego buses to go with our Lego blocks over wherever we were. There's Nuneaton over there. Coal End. Coles Hill Parkway. That was a guess too. What we're on. Close. Look at that. Oh, do you know, before I do the airport, I will forget. Will Turner. These two, funnily enough, they're both together. I feel like I added them last as a station. But they're both spelled incorrectly. So we're going to fix that. I uploaded an edited version of the map with these fixes in. It's Cosford, not Crossford or Crosford or whatever I was thinking. And it's not, that's not even close. Arbington. Well, kind of. The letters are there. It's Albrighton. So there we go. That is a long way off. Albrighton. I think we got it. Are we happy with that now? Albrington. No, we're not. That's even worse, isn't it? Goodness me. Albrighton. Right, for anybody that lives over that way, you now have your correct town names. Or villages. Are they towns? Villages? I know there's a few of you that live around this area. Anyway, plane. Got distracted again. Let's do it. We're going to add... We're not going to have it that colour. I don't know what colour we'll have it. You go in from there to here. We're going to have a little shuttle into... I think it's Kegworth over there. Let's colour it something... BR... British... BA... British Airways. What colour are they? White? I'll do it white. There we go. Birmingham Airport to East Midlands Airport. Made up route. I don't think anything operates between there, but I don't know what we'll call that. We'll just call it Birmingham to Nottingham. There we go. That'll do. I mean, it's East Midlands Airport, but we'll get the gist of what's going on there. Should we get a first plane up in the air? I mean, it's going to be a single propeller plane, I believe. Oh, here comes a big truck. I wonder how loud that is. It doesn't sound loud with my headphones on, but the mic has a tendency to pick up some stuff. Should we do it? We're going to need two, but we're going to... Yeah, look at this. We've got the Junkers, F-13s, or the Dornier Merker. I bet I didn't pronounce that correctly. We're going to buy one here. We got it paused. We don't. Buy one here and set it on that line. And then we'll go over to here. There we go. And we'll do the same here. Buy aircraft. Once that's done, we can just replace them. While we're doing this, I have a whole bunch of mods installed that we can't see yet because we're obviously in the steam age, but diesels, goodness me, British diesels. Lots to come when that happens. And we're going to be sticking around hopefully that long. I mean, the map doesn't seem ready. Just hold your dinners, folks. Doesn't seem too bad at the moment. It is paused, but you know, it's a bit juddery in places, but not too bad. It's running at 60 FPS on my PC, but I record at 30. You know, there are times where it drops below, so you might as well keep it at 30. Right, let's play it. Our first planes are up and about, or will be. Look at it, little single prop plane. Love it. There it goes. Little GT logo on the back. I like that. It's very shiny, isn't it? So, he's on his way. And he'll be up in the air soon. In about... what are we up to? November 9th, 1927. So he'll be up in the air around the turn of the century. At that speed. Well, he is on dirt. I don't know when we get the new tarmac airports, but... Or concrete. There might be concrete, not tarmac. There we go. In he goes. It'll be interesting to see whether this gets used. I mean, we have them... It's on a really big hub. Oh, no. My British Railway thing has gone. I'll repair that. Oh, that's unfortunate. I need to figure out a way to upload that as a texture pack with that station. So like as long as you've got that station, it does its own thing. We'll see. I'll ask the author if he's still about. I don't know whether he's still about. Right, our plane. Should we get on it? I mean, do you know what we're going to do while we're on it? I'll tell you what we're doing today. We're back in Wolverhampton, and I don't know why I'm faffing around in planes or showing you cool stuff. That's a loud train. Because we've got to do a viaduct. Hopefully, it won't be too much of a problem. I've done a little bit of work around there. Here we go. Alright, give it some. Oh, what a beautiful sound. Hope that comes through okay on the speakers. And we're up. A few stadiums in the background. Looking a bit desolate there at the moment. Like I said, we're going to leave some space for our industries to get freight moving. So we can just plop them down in those spaces and create our own industrial areas. If need be, or fields, if that's what they are. Oh, we're kind of going out into a place where we haven't detailed. That's awkward. We might be better off getting on the one coming the other way, which is... Where are you? Yeah, it's going to take him forever, isn't it? I don't know. How fast has he got? Cool. He's got some speed up. 110 miles an hour. Yeah, we're not going to see much. That's unfortunate. I did like taking off, though. That was nice. Look at Nuneaton. So many people. Where are you all? Where are you all going? They're on this platform back here. What about this? Yep, no, we've got a handful there. All the, is there anybody on this train? 20 of 64 on the Nuneaton shuttle. Coventry to Nuneaton. There he goes. I thought we'd have a look at some stuff today. I mean, we don't do it too often. There goes a cross-country service. We're going to get this operational as well. It's going to be some coal and some iron. Talking of iron, where we are back in Wolverhampton does have an ironworks, or used to have an ironworks. Don't know whether it's still there. They've also got steelworks. So maybe. Anyhow, this is what this crater looks like now. A little fence around it and some trees and bushes. There's supposed to be like a pathway running through. We might eventually do it, but for now, I'll settle for that. So it's all been fenced up. We've got some gravel now down. I like that. No fences on it or anything. Look at the cars running. They're obviously running the wrong way. You know what I mean. They're not the wrong way technically, but I like this. Look at this. Little red light. Beautiful. There goes our tram over the bridge. Now, floaty bridges are going. We're going to do some of this today. We've got roughly what roads we need going under the arches. We might do that one. Might have a little road go under there and round there actually. So let's do that. I've put a load of roads in before I started recording. Obviously we've got to find where the feet... Oh, that would be beautiful if that works. Ooh, think about it, Grand. If you do that, you're going to make it extremely hard on yourself. Aren't you? when it comes to trying to do an arch over that. If we do it like this, and this is... I don't know whether they'll build here. Can we get through... Oh. No, don't do that. That will be not good. Yeah, we can't quite get through there. Let's see. If we get... Ooh, do you know? We might... Oh, go on. Do it. Beautiful. Okay. So we can make that work, can't we? We can have like a little road just here. And they might build there. Oh, I'd love that. There you go. It's a bit wobbly. Doesn't matter. And then we'll hook it into here. Or not. Well, it was a good idea while it lasted. Come on. You can go in there. Come out of there. Like this. I'll show you how it's done, game. There we go. Congratulations. You did a curve. Official episode, not too much today. As I get carried away. So, I've put this, if you remember, this wasn't here. But it is kind of built up around here at the junction. I tried looking up the name of the junction, don't know it. So, if you do know it, drop a comment below. Should I connect this road up and make it useful? There we go. Drop a comment below if you know what that is called. This whole viaduct. I looked on my map, railway plan layout, and it has kind of railway features. And you click on it and it says viaduct. Okay, well, I mean, it is. It's not lying. Okay, what else have we been doing? Well, we will come back and do this. I'm going to hopefully get it blasted through. New mod! Multiplio, or Multiplio. I'm going to say Multiplio. Kind of rolls off the tongue better. He's done some assets. They're all added to the collection, so now you can put the oversized trams, the standard gauge trams, in your depots as assets without having to mess about with parking stuff up, which I love immensely. I've also... I looked on the map and I noticed they kind of have a concrete base to the stations. So I put one in just here and I like it. I don't know whether you guys like it, but kind of... It also makes it different. So when we get... they all seem to have it. So when we get back into Birmingham... Oh my word. Just as we have these beautiful things here and I've put them all in there. Maybe this is old stock. Yeah? That would work, right? We could get rid of a couple. Well, that was not expected. Let's hope they work. West Midlands, let's replace them. You served us well. All right, let's get the trams on. Replacement. Here we go. They are blue indeed. It remembers the colour. Did it used to remember the colour? I don't know. Here we go. Tripe. Tram type 1. Eee. We'll have two of them, I think, because they're kind of long trains. There's only 42 metres. We've got 60 metre platforms. That is brilliant. All right, let's do it. Let's hope everything works. Nice. We've got a tram in... Oh, it's pulling away. Here's one. Pulling up. Please look good. Please look good. Please look good. All right. All right. Don't crash. Don't crash. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, you beautiful little tram. Long tram. Look at you go. Oh, I love it. I love it. Thank goodness that West Midlands West Midlands Metro operate these lovely blue trams because they go well with my badge. My logo there. Away they go. I saw people on them as well, which is kind of cool. Probably not here yet, but eventually. The A1. A1? No, not the A1. The A41. I like these. The A41 now runs all the way from... what's this? The Hawthorns. All the way up. Wiggles round. Goes all the way through and joins up with our tram network there. And ends at the roundabout. Beautiful. Love it. So, as you can see, I've been working on the roads around here. Just tidying them up a little bit. I even named these. Oh, I did name these. Oh, it's changed them. Did I not save it? Probably. It's supposed to be Wolverhampton St George's. We'll leave it like that. This is a road to nowhere at the moment. That should be interesting when it hooks up to... Do you know, I don't fancy them having a go at that. Let's do it ourselves and save us some headaches later on. We're just going to connect it up to there. Possibly not how it goes, but we're going to do it anyway. There we go. Bit more smoothing. Someone said, how many times do I say official episode when I'm smoothing? I don't know. A lot. At least once an episode. No, because I've forgotten sometimes. There you go. Maybe I make up for it at other times. I do love these new trams. I hope they use this. Do you know, I'm happy. I'm happy with our little metro service. Now, can we... I've already set these. This is something I want to do. It doesn't really matter if we don't make the much of the viaduct. I'll do it at the end, but I'll get it going for us. I've missed actually messing about with the map as a whole. There's a couple of things we need to do on this first for this one, but I've set the majority up, but it's got both. So we delete this like that, and then I know that it's going to hate me. Then we do that, and then we put in our platformy thing that I made. I should have had it already set up, fingers crossed. There we go. We'll just put that kind of there and there. Then we'll gently find the track. Come on. There. And there. And then we'll hopefully put this back in right where it was before. There we go. And that's how you do that. Take it out, lay in the things, and then just slot it back in. And it didn't crash, so that's beautiful. The only thing we have got to do, and we should do this while we're working on it, is change one of them to 2, the one it shows up. But yes, I think I'll go and do those off camera for us. So when we come back Sunday, we'll have a load of those. Sunday, I'm hoping to head to Rugby and get that done, because it's been asked for a lot, and it's got one interesting junction on it, that's for sure. Some flying junction action once we get there. I don't know what we're doing here. Oh, look at that. That is cool. One side has the fences, and they are not building there. Fence mod is amazing. It makes me really happy. Yeah, we'll leave that alone. Should we get a bit of this done? I'm trying to think if there's anything else I've done in the meantime. I have done a lot, actually. Someone mentioned 5 ways. And they said it's a bit deep, which we all kind of agreed on. But he did say, when you're standing down here in real life, they do look monstrously tall. So, you know. And this is a bit of a walk to the ticket office at the top. So we'll kind of go with it. I did have a mess with it and tried bringing it up a touch. It made things very awkward, both ends, to the point where a lot of things would have been trashed. Still haven't detailed it. I'm going to detail this when we come back to it and head off to Longbridge, that way. So that will be done at that point. What else have I done? More roads. It's just all roads. You notice the bus stops are sprouting up. I'm trying to put them in roughly the right places, but there's quite a few of them now. So we've got roundabouts, because I think they work like this anyway, because they're kind of... it's like they take it in turns to come out into the junction. That kind of works. Anyhow, yes, buses are slowly getting there. We'll get those in. That's about all I can remember from now. For now, I've been tidying up all over the place, just little bits here and there, so that when we go back to them, there's less to do. Like this place now looks kind of cool. Heading out towards Aston, that way, and Perry Bar. We're obviously going to head to Walsall at some point. I've put the M6, I believe this is, which our M5 will join with. And where is our M6? Down here. They'll all join up and they'll be connected. Should we do this before I just keep waffling, don't I? This is going to be a nightmare before we get going. It's going to be an absolute nightmare. So I'm going to get us our tools up. Obviously, they're not going to be that. They're going to be the longer ones, I believe. And they're going to be open. Do you know, they seem too long. I feel like length is on here. There we go. Yes, length is on. We could do the double track first since it's roughly the right width. Well, they're going to have to be short, aren't they? They're going to have to be the short ones. Otherwise, it's going to make the corners a bit weird. So we need as short as possible, really, to go round. That's fine. We can do that. I think it'll look the business. Now, they're kind of, what I can see on the map, they're kind of a white colour. So we could use this. I'm not sure if they're like a white brick or they're sprayed. I don't know. I couldn't find any real good pictures of it. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, do you know what? Now, they're actually quite low down. However, we're going to have them this kind of concrete-y colour. And then we'll have our gothic stone running along the top. I'm not sure how to do this best. I'm half tempted to have it cross. If it's wide enough, I don't know whether it will be wide enough. We might be able to get it so it goes all the way across. Being on a corner, you see, we've got a few issues ahead of us that way. I mean, we'll see, right? We'll see. It don't quite reach, does it? It doesn't quite reach. Yeah, we're not going to be able to do it like that. So we'll knock the width back and we'll knock this right back too. And we'll have it on the outer track like that. We need to leave a bit of room for ourselves on the outer track so we can hopefully overlap with them. Told you it was going to be tricky. This bit's not going to be too tricky. In fact, we're going to need that wider, aren't we? This is going to be a bit ugly, I think, by the time we're done. So we need to go on this outside one here. I feel like they should be filled because we're not going to be managing that. So we're going to go with this one instead. With it filled in. We're going to have to. We don't want too much of a thing on this side. But we do want enough. If we go there to start with. Oh, yeah, that's going to be awkward. We could build on top of it, though. And hide any shenanigans going on. So let's... Do you know what? That would kind of work, wouldn't it? That will kind of work. And this one doesn't seem to flash the most either. Ooh, do you know, I'll take that. We'll have to get rid of one of these, obviously. And we'll continue down here. Because you're not going to see the middle bit for the most part. This is the only thing I'm worried about. It's going to be a bit naff on the corners. But now we're getting a bit too big, aren't we? I think we can make it work. It's just a bit tight in places, isn't it? Oh, tell me that's going to be roughly in the right place. It kind of is, isn't it? See, it looks a bit terrible, this end. But we kind of masked that over. Like this. I mean, the only dodgy bit you've got is that bit. But we could even... Yeah, if we make that shorter, I think we got it. I mean, it's been a while, right? Since we did this. Since we built some arches. So why not? Did that just meet? Yeah, that's wonderful. It's not brilliant, but it's not terrible. There you go. I mean, it looks a bit like a Spanish villa, but we'll go with it. Can we shrink this down just a touch? So, and then we're going to have to adjust this a little bit. Can we get it about right? You know what? I'll take it. And then we'll find a good width for us on the double track, which that's probably a bit too big. Go with that, and then D. That should get us bang in the middle here. Ooh, it's going to need to be a bit wider there, though. Can we go with an A there? Now it's a bit skew width. No, well, it's not, is it? It's because they branch out there. But how do I want to do that? I mean, I guess we can just go from here. See how it looks. I want to be on this track because it kind of goes underground at that point. I'm going to have to get rid of this, unfortunately. This is the one that's going to be leading around. Like so. I'll definitely take this. Ooh, not that though. That's a little unfortunate. We're getting a bit tight at this angle, aren't we? In fact, we might have to come out further. Ooh, I don't like that. We could mask it a little bit. Yeah, because I want the top of it to be kind of the go-to place. Like we line everything up with the top. Do we mind the gaps? Mind the gap. No pun intended. Because if we go any further across, yeah, it looks silly this side. What I would like on this mod is like a cheese wedge kind of shape. So you can do nice corners. Nice cornering. Alright, then we've got a bridge. Let's remember, before I get carried away, to put our stuff back that we got rid of. There we go. There we go. I mean, does that look better than a floaty bridge, though? I think it does. I mean, I don't know what's going on there. It kind of works. I mean, it's filthy. In real life, this looks like graffiti and bits of repair work on it. I think we'll take it. Is that the gaps are not too bad, are they? It's a little bit of a shame, but they're not too bad. I mean, it might be that they're a little bit too chunky. I'm not sure. We have got to fit on the top pieces, so possibly not. No, we'll keep it. We're gonna have to get rid of this quickly. I hope this doesn't mess up. Can we get rid of that second? We'll put it back in shortly. We're leaving space to put some bigger arches to go over the roads, right? And then we'll head back over. Please just go back in. There we go. I mean, I prefer it a little quicker, actually. How quick can we get it? 29. We should go from here, right? Would that give us a 30? There we go. 30 is what I want. Oh, you beauty. You just did it. I'm not going to get carried away just yet, because we're not done. Once we cross over this road... Oh, we're not going to get there. I might change it to brick, because it does change. Like halfway through. There are other roads going under as well. There's kind of one here. I don't know whether to, like, see if we can get a road going underneath. Obviously not that one. But there is one kind of parallel to this. Which makes me want to jump off here. Stay flat. And kind of do something with this. Whether it's used, we don't know. But we'll keep it one side. We can put fence and stuff. I like it. Yeah, that'll do, won't it? I'm not saying it. Oh, go on then. Official episode. Now, here's the question. Did I line that up okay? Probably not. Oh dear, what are we doing? Yes, these. Not those. These. Oh, and it's remembered them. Lovely. Wait, what's going on here? Oh, are we starting to dip now? I think we're starting to dip. Can we use this one? That's a little aggressive. Because it's just a slight tilt, isn't it? So we don't need those. We'll need one of these. But which one? Not that one. Maybe it's that way round. No, it is that way round. I don't know whether to just have the little gap. To be honest. How's that look? No, we've put that on a tilt somehow. How are you on a tilt? Oh no, the track's on a tilt. You silly sausage. Oh, I would like a really fine adjustment. But it's like... It's not though, is it? Well, I mean... It does add some texture to it. So I'm sort of tempted to do it like that. All the way down. Oh, I said I was going to do these different. Yeah, let's do these different. But that doesn't... It's not too bad. I mean, what we could do, technically... is just randomly click it on the track. No, what we can really do is drop this down and go to 9. Okay, maybe 7. I mean, it's just an idea. It might just line it up a little bit, a little better. That looks closer, right? Like there. That isn't too bad. It's A, flashy. I don't mind. Now, what we could do here, in fact, in all of those places, is redo the bridge at this point. Not there, though. Here, for sure, I feel like... or there, I should say. I think we go a different bridge there. Yeah, let's go a different bridge there. We'll keep this the same, but we're changing it to brick. For a bit of variation, the darkest brick we've got. Like, just here, we're going to change it to a massive... I don't know whether that's going to be enough. We might have to finagle this a bit, because that's kind of about right. Obviously, we're going to need it like this. I don't know what these are. Oh, if you want to build your own. Gotcha. Never looked. If we do that, that works. And then we'll put some spacers either side. Could we just go with those now? They can't be straight, can they? Or can they? They sort of can. It's a bit all over the place. I mean, it doesn't completely wreck the track. I think we go back with the small ones. I mean, I'd like some of those to see all the way through. Be honest, because a lot of them are. I forgot about that. But we can, like, put them in place. Just remember to change this back. So if we do that, we're going to definitely need... we're going to need a bit of a slope on it, aren't we? Oh, yes, but smaller. Not the big ones. We've decided. These actually are filled. Typical. If we put that in there, what's the gap like? Not bad. I'll take a little bit, because we're going to put stuff on top. Don't want it to go over the tram track. Right, that's it. That's all we need on viaduct work. We're going to fill that gap with something. Now, let's get our other one. Is it this one? Not that one. This one. We're going to make some of these go all the way through that makes sense. So it'll be... let's reset all of this. We want that 7 and 0. And that should just be it. And we'll get rid of that. Hopefully we can make some through ones. It's kind of alright. I want these ones to all be through ones. Does it kind of work for you? Kind of works for me. Oh yeah, we can't have them like that, can we? Because they're right on a curve. That's the best you can do. Otherwise you have a massive gap at the other end. I'll take those. We got some... yeah, no, I'll take those. I'll take those. And then we'll have a few that are not all the way through. And then we'll have a few that are. Like so. There we go. We've got some that are, some that aren't. And I think that's all right. This one kind of works as well. Let's put these two. They're actually kind of sat nicely, aren't they? Because they're not on a curve. Oh, dear. Lovely. Love that. Got some variation in there. A few that are, a few that are blocked up. I feel like we could possibly have these two. Let's hope. As... oh, I've done that somehow wrong. Oh, that's not right at all. Can we just go with a slight bit of length just to fill you up? There we go. Love it. Right, let's get us a block of... we're going to go with... you know, I feel like going with wood or something, to be fair. Is it 8? It's going to have to be a bit skinnier than that, isn't it? Well, the width is right. The length, we're going to have to go short. Possibly really short. A bit more short. There we go. Is that going to leave a gap? It just needs a little more, doesn't it? But you're kind of stuck. So 1. All right. I mean, I don't know why it's wood though. We could go with anything there. What about Gothic? I kind of like that. Now we're going to need to get the height right and sort of go over the top of the others. We're going to make a little divot so we can cover them up. Or, if we're really lucky, it won't be flashing and not look too terrible. We'll take it. Take it. Take it. Now it's looking a bit more patchwork. Like it. This, as I said, we're going to do something different. And I'm hoping... oh, look at that. That's beautiful. Get rid of that. We're going to make this a more different bridge. We're making this one like that. That saves us a lot of headaches for that massive span there. And we should be able to get something going. JK, we need JK's bridgy thing. Struts. These. And there should be 2s. And as long as we stay off the track, I don't mind. Oh, we are. Look at that. They're the wrong way round, though. But I love that. There are diagonal ones. We could try those out for size. But then they're kind of the wrong way round. We could have them like that. Oh, do you know? Isn't that a bit beautiful? Ooh. That is delicious. Get that in there. Look at that. Oh, I love it, guys. I love it. Right, back to the other one. As we mess around with all the things. Not a too bad episode of bridge building. Viaduct building, even. We'll go with some of this. Is that high enough to cover everything? Yes, it is. We're just going to... Because it's on a bit of a slope, you see, so I don't want to do too much with this. And I don't mind it stepping. Because, I mean, for the most part, stuff does. Unless that's starting to get a bit steep, isn't it? We might need to... let's stick a curve on it. Bit of a curve. Bit of a slope, I mean, not a curve. How's that? Now that is almost perfect. Oh. You are wonderful. I was thinking about doing this all the way down, depending on how naff it looks. Obviously, nothing like that, is it? Don't know what you're doing. Any more? There. Come on. Wrong track. Because then we can hide the nasty gubbins going on. What do you reckon? I think that's a winner. There we go. Just tidy that up a touch. We've got another bridge coming. I want to make another bridge, but it's just going to be like that, a small one. So there we have it. We have a viaduct. So when we're on the tram now, doesn't look so terrible. We might put some industries in there. This might need... This was a bit easier than I thought. Oh, we're not finished, are we? That's not a thing right there. Nor's this one. Just... I almost got away with it. I was almost like, yeah, let's just go. We're done. How much I'd love to make this work really easy. Do you know, I kind of want to go with a Gothic bridge arch. Like a really, really big one. We're going to have to take all this off. It's flat. Like a super big one. Ooh, is it going to fit? It really almost did, didn't it? It almost did. I mean, it's a bit on the wonk, but put it on a 7 and a C. Ooh, it's almost there. Because if it's like that, we can kind of improvise a touch. That would be nice. I mean, it's got the span. Can we get a bit more length on it? Go with that. Yes. And we can mess about with the track center. Go with F. Want it to stick out because it's an awkward section. Question is what it looks like when it's in. Might have to go a touch higher with it as well, since it's a separate section, and stop that flashing. We could go lower too, but I prefer higher. Can we just do it like that instead? I prefer that. I like this thing that's going on. It works. I'm not overly happy with this bit. I don't know. We could maybe fill that in with something better. Like just a single bit of concrete. But while we've got this, I would like... We can go from this side. That is monstrous. It didn't take a full episode because I was waffling for the first 20 minutes. Just saying. Even though we're getting towards the end and we haven't really done anything. I lie. Look at it. I haven't really done anything. We did all that. And we put some planes in the air. That was important. To me, at the very least. Let's make this brick. This one. Once I'm happy with it. There we go. Kind of goes with the inner bit. We don't need it long. If we can go from this side instead, so we'll go minus on that. Oh, it's not that. It would be like D. We can... Right, it needs to be a bit chubbier. There we go. Like that. Needs to be a lot skinnier, doesn't... Oh, not width. Needs to be a bit skinnier. Is that the one? That might be the one. How's that look? That looks good. Except that side looks not so good. But we'll take it. I like that beam going on. It could be skinnier, couldn't it? We could go much skinnier. We can go like one of those. Like the other option is going fatter. What about that? Oh, that might be easier, right? If we go with this one and put it back to normal and then just see where we're at there. And then we can go longer. A bit longer. 2. Ooh, touch more. 3. 4. Counting with GT today. 5. Because it's got to... Oh, yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? It's got to cover both sides. Yeah, because it's on the angle. It's just not sitting right, is it? The longer ones are better, but that's going to be monstrous now. The longer ones are better than then going shorter, I think. We had it. Was that one. And although it looks a bit... Oh, it looks... No, that one's better. There we go. We're going to have to call it shortly. Which is a shame. But I will start this. But I said I was just going to start this, by the way. And then I just went ahead and did it all. And it looks... Do you know what? I like it. I like it. I love the Colosseum look we've got going on. Right. Let's add a bit more detail and I can show you how the end product is going to be. We'll probably have to do something with these, but I don't know what. It could be anything really. We can just do it like that. It'll be fine. Bit of brick or something on the outskirts. Make it all patchwork. I kind of like all the patchwork business we've got going on. Like that. Bits of different brick and half arches and like they've all been stitched together. Oh, do you know what's not been connected? I didn't even notice. You're probably yelling at me. Like that. There we go. I almost have I missed any others? Let's not miss any others because we're going to have real problems later on otherwise. No, we're good. We're good for now. Oh, we didn't finish this, did we? Let's put a small block in here. Like, coming out a bit more. Yes, patchwork. More patchwork, because it's not a perfect thing. We could maybe... Can we? I would have to take that corner out, and I don't want to do that. Unless we go that side. And then do track center quite aggressively. Over there. We might be able to hide it. It doesn't need to be that aggressive. We can have like a step in. Like something's been built over the top. Slightly wider. Just to cover that. There we go. Now it looks like something's supposed to be going on there. Oh, that's better. I mean, you can do your own like stuff underneath. You could like bring buildings out and stuff. See, this we'll probably cover up with some brickwork or something. It doesn't really matter. Okay. As I was going to say, let's get this. We're going to have to reset all of this long and that. What else have we got set wrong? That. Obviously, this is going to be tricky. Didn't want to be miles off like that. There? I don't know what I'm doing. What are we doing here? Why does that not work? Have I not left us enough room? That used to work. What have I done? What have I done? Variant is length. That will just make it difficult. And we want Gothic B. This is what they're going to be at the top. If I can figure out how to get us some length off. Oh, why? That seems excessive. See? You're doing some weird stuff now. Oh, this one. You silly sausage. I completely forget about that one every single time. Right, it can go from there. Hopefully it'll look the business when we're done. And not too flashy. Bit of a gap there. Awkward. But let's not do all the other ones. Let's just connect that one instead. It's not too flashy, is it? It's... And by flashy, I don't mean like fancy sports car. I mean Z ordering. Oh, I should have left this out, shouldn't I? Goodness me. It would have been a lot easier. We can make these a bit shorter, I think. Do this corner better. In fact, a lot shorter. There we go. We can do little bits rather than massive bits. Like that. Once we go straight, we can go crazy a bit on the length. I like it. There's a bit of flashing going on all over the place. Don't like that, really. Well, I will say that's all right. What's going on here? Are we going to have to knock this back further? Oh, yeah. They didn't do it right. There we go. Oh, why can't you work now? Ooh, do you know? Oh, well, no, that's not what we want. We want to... I bet I know what's gone on there. We need to lower this bit. We can bring it up in a minute. Lower that bit. And bring it round. That should do it. There we go. And we can smooth it. That's not smoothing it. There we go. Fixed it. Right. What do you reckon? You get the gist of it now. I don't mind that. Once all these build... Hopefully they start building out here. Once they do, though, it's going to look absolutely wonderful. And if not, well, I'll find some town building stuff to do. Look, more official episode. That's your lot, guys, I think. We did it. We can hide this stuff. I'll go and detail that. We can put some gravel down here up to that point. Well, actually, couldn't we do that now? I can't end it, can I? I can never end it. Always want to do more. What do we want? I actually want gravel. Let's plan that. We'll go from here to here to there to somewhere over there. Pave. I'll take that. Look, that looks better already. Ignore that bit. That looks better. Yes, we got some... I don't know about this. But it might look alright eventually. Once it's got all these walls on. I want to put a couple more walls on, guys. I do. These bits. And we'll make it proper length, though. I want to go down here. Because, like, I stopped at the really easy part. Did you notice? I think I overlapped there a bit too much. There we go. There we go. Look, we're done more. Right, let's find us... should we get on a tram? One of our new trams that go faster. And we'll head... Do we have a tram that's up this way? We have a tram heading over the new bridge. This would be kind of perfect, wouldn't it? Right, let's hide that. That has been... We're going to get on here. That has been episode 46, I think. I've forgotten now. Hope you enjoyed it. Congratulations to Jesse101 Gaming on being Station Master for the week. We are going to take a little tram ride up to Wolverhampton St George's and then head back and have a look. See if our non-floaty bridges are more pleasing to the eye. I like our roundabout crossover now. And I like that cars are driving around here. Look at them all. You can see 2. That's not all. 3. Alright, pulling in. And then we're going to turn around and I'll leave you to enjoy that. If you have not subscribed, please do so. I'll leave the links to Twitch, which I'll maybe stream on at some point. Twitter. Discord, Patreon and Facebook, all in the show more section of the description below this video. And until next time, take care. Viaduct.